Hey everybody, this is Robbie, and with our castle walls now done, let me rephrase that, with that fucking emotional roller coaster now done, it's time to dip my toes into a new mod. This one is called Welcome to the Literature Club, player. I have no idea what it's about. Voice volume? Wait, there's voice acting in this? I mean, maybe. I don't know, it says voice volume. It's never... Whatever, yeah, I know nothing about this, so... So I guess let's see what it's about. Oh! Character select! Right, one thing I do know about it is that these three stories, and Yuri's story are in two completely separate versions of this game. One just containing Yuri's story, and the other, and the one I'm playing now containing all three, so... Let's start with Robbie's story, so... And... Oh, hey! So, let's begin. Written by... Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, there's quite a bit of people who wrote these. Gonna be interesting hearing developer commentary, probably. Oh, right, yeah, developer commentary, so... Or like reading it. I don't know. Anyway... Oh, this is real life. It was around 12 a.m. when I finally got back home. Work was extremely stressful, especially with some of the customers that came in today. It wasn't easy working in a fast food place. Maybe if I studied harder at school, I would have gotten better jobs. I better just get the mail and go inside to get on the internet on my computer, or play games. This is the old... Oh. That's strange. I know I turned off the computer before I left for work. Did someone break in? Yeah, someone broke in, turned on the computer to Doki Doki Literature Club and just left. I don't know. If so, they must have been a fan of Doki Doki Literature Club. I better search the house to see what was stolen before I call the police. Maybe they forgot to log out of their social media accounts if I'm lucky. What are you Oh. Huh? What's this? A letter? Dear Alex, greetings! So... No, that isn't... Maybe I'm just looking at a different player, and then the player gets transported in and then gains my name, I guess? I don't know. For the sake of our enjoyment, that's a good sign, you have been granted the exceptional opportunity to be the first subject to be transported into the world of Doki Doki Literature Club. Do you accept this unique opportunity that totally doesn't sound like a scam, guys? Yeah, this is scam written all... Yeah, this is scam written all over it. An opportunity that sounds too good to be true. Weird spacing here. I don't know. Yeah, what the hell is this? Okay, it's possible that it's one of my friends messing with me. Guess I should humor them. I grabbed a pen from the desk and circled yes. Thank you for your cooperation. Not that it matters anyway. I hope you enjoy your time. Signed, Y.Y. Okay, initials. Huh? What is going on? Oh, is that supposed to be me getting transported into the game? Oh, that just went by in a flash. Like, first off, like, J1 is it red, so I guess that's bad. Second, that just like flashed by like for like 1 second. I don't know. Just... This is what? Where am I? What am I doing here? How did I end up here? Am I dreaming? Was I drugged? Everything will be fixed in the next demo. Ah, okay, that's good to know. Okay, don't panic. Let's analyze the situation we're in. I was inside my house, but now I'm outside in a neighborhood that I have never seen before. Not in my usual clothes. Instead, now, I'm in a Japanese school uniform. So, I didn't have anything on my back other than a school bag that wasn't mine. The weather is cold, as if it was in October. So, you can, like, just tell October weather? Maybe, I don't know, it's probably completely different weather. Last time I checked, it was June. What the... Hey! I looked behind me to see a girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms frantically. I had an odd feeling that I knew her from somewhere. But where? Okay, question. Has the player in this... Has... Alex played Doki Doki Literature Club like before, because like, I get the feeling that it's like, because it feels like he either has or hasn't. I don't know. I take a deep breath to try. Ah, that makes sense. And so it's been a year, so yeah, that makes sense. I take a deep breath to try calming myself down. This entire thing was making me really scared. I couldn't stop my hands from shaking. The girl is now standing in front of me. She seems out of breath. Now that she's closer, I notice she appears to be Sayori, a character from Doki Doki Literature Club. No, there's no way this is happening. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. This has to be a dream. This has to be fake. I can't. There is no other rational explanation. I'm not crazy. But this... Robbie, are you alright? Wait, Robbie? That's not my name. This is seriously beginning to freak me out. Either way, I need to say something. Yeah! You look tired. Did you watch too much anime again last night? It's difficult for my brain to comprehend what was going on, but I knew I had to play along if I could critique, right? Because it's like... So either the sentence needs to be in, like, present tense the whole way or past tense the whole... I don't know. Just everything will be fixed, you said, Sonny. Sorry, I was just really wanted to finish something. I'm just a bit tired, no worries. Jeez, you know you shouldn't do that. Speak for yourself, I'm not the one that woke up late. This is the main... Yeah. That's what the main character in the game said, right? It's mean, Robbie. Oh, come on, Sayori, you know I'm just teasing you. Yes! So... Hey! Okay. It's like, you know I'm just teasing you. Yes! Anyway. So, it's just, this is old. Hey, we should go or we really will be late. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute to school. The most surprising thing is that everyone was very distinct, original, alive, making this place feel more real than it should be. Which is why we can't see it. By the way, Robbie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? You promised me you'd join a club this year. What should I answer? Should I do the same things the main character did? Let me think for a bit. There's no point in wasting time. The most logical reason I'm here probably has something to do with Monica. I wasn't sure how or why, but it was my best bet. If she managed to put a letter... I believe her turning the game on in the computer, but I don't... Yeah, but like, how would she be able to like put a letter in the real world? If she could do that, then she'd probably like expand that to put herself in there, and that's not what happened, so... I've decided. I want to join the literature club. The club that I didn't know existed yet. Why, really? Yeah, I mean, you're the vice president, right? It'd be better for the both of us to be together, don't you think? I'm blowing your mind with this information that I'm not supposed to know yet, aren't I, buddy? Oh, okay, we're just not even gonna question it. No. Okay, we're just not even gonna question how he knows about the literature club. Yay! Sayori smiles brightly and jumps while hugging me. Aw, Sayori's cute. Yes, she is. Yes, she really is. So happy. You know, I even plan on inviting you today. Yeah, which begs the question. Really? What a coincidence! Really? What a coincidence! I can't wait to show you the club. I can't wait either. I really couldn't wait. The joy of being in the world with these characters was overpowered by my fear of why I was here. Late. Luckily, I was late, or I would have sat in someone else's seat. Who are you? You gotta come up with the voice. Greetings! It's nice to see you made it on time for once. Okay, who is this? She could have been related to Monica if she had brown hair. She doesn't. Okay, just gotta fully take this right in. It kinda looks off a little. I can't. It kinda looks off. I don't know why. Hey, hello! You? Are you alright, Sakamoto-san? Sakamoto must be the last name of the original protagonist. This is so weird. Nice to see other people besides the girls in the literature club. Sorry, my mind has been going haywire lately. Can you remind me what your name is? Really? That's strange. Hope you get better. Watanabe Miyuki. Call me Watanabe-san, okay? Obviously, the two are not on first-name basis. Oh, so this is the, MC sprite with different hair. Okay? Did I hear that right? Hey! Japanese names are not my forte. Is it Ian or Ein? I'm gonna go with Ein for now. Oh, Ein couldn't call yourself! Don't be like that, Miyuki-chan. This is really breaking away from the original source material. Oh, really? Sakamoto-san, this is Suzuki Ai. Yo! Before you could say anything else, a woman entered the classroom. Oh, we got a teacher sprite too. There's a lot in this. Alright, students, class is about to start. Nope, that's my SBC voice. Alright, students, class is about to start. Oh, is that your... What? Oh, right, the purple hair, that's probably a... And she's my what? Also, first off, how... Just because she has, like, purple-ish hair doesn't mean she's automatically related to... Oh, and we're just not gonna comment on that at all? Like, oh yeah, Yuri's mom is the teacher! Bye! Moving on. Okay, also, the music, like, hasn't changed at all. Apparently there's, like, a sound test here? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna change the music. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Never mind, that doesn't stick throughout the thing. Back to this. Okay, never mind. Anyway, the first stop was the school library, which was mostly empty. The only person there was another girl I've never seen before, standing at the librarian desk. Oddly enough, Yuri was nowhere to be found. Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing the sound test is like a developer, it's like a developer mode thing to, like, test to see if this works, in a sense. It's possible that she has her own book reading place. There are so many new okay, there is quite a bit of new characters in the... Yeah, so we removed it. Also, how many, like, new characters are in this mod? Because I'm counting, like, 4 at the moment. Sayori's not the only one who likes to have her uniform unbuttoned. It's odd to see you here. We don't carry manga here after all. Ah, so you remove, like, this... I removed this character in the rewrite. Okay. So 5 new characters. Here's... Okay. So, really? Yep. And Yuki-chan told me what happened. Sorry to hear that. In that case, my name is Takao Yuki, and we used to be classmates last year. Oh, hey, Takao. Takao. I'm just gonna go with Takao. I am probably butchering the pronunciations of these names. The real reason I came here was to look for a book. Sarah's gonna be taking me to a club at the end of school. Yuki gives me a teasing grin. Teasing grin. You know, if there is, like, a teasing gin, I might want to try that sometime. Yeah, yeah. Are you sure the reason you're joining our club is about the literature? I gave her a raised eyebrow. Sorry, Sakamoto-san. I guess Te Amo rubbed off on me. Oh, that's Monica, if you're wondering. Oh, Monica? Sayori told me that she's the president of the literature club. That's right, you might get along with one of the members. I hear she's into manga like you. She's surely talking about Natsuki. So is there anything that interested you? Alright, do you guys have Portrait of Markov? Portrait of Markov? She did some searches on the computer. I'm afraid we don't carry that book. Are you sure that's the title of the book? Yes, I'm sure. And again, this school wouldn't carry something with controversial subject matters. I'm guessing that you... I can see that. Well, it's not in the system. Thanks for your time. I didn't pay any attention to the teacher or her lectures. Instead, I used these hours of boredom to stare at the blackboard to reflect on my current situation. As well as the repetitive music. Did Monica bring me here? Again, probably not. If so, how? Code? Alright, that's good. Alright, so... how do I get back? Do I wait until the school festival is over without any of the girls dying? These are the million-dollar questions. Unless this whole thing is a dream. Pinch yourself! That would make more sense than ending up in a video game. However, if this isn't a dream, then I need to find a way to return to my reality. While going into a fictional world has always been one of my fantasies, I have people waiting for me in my world. People who are dear to me. If I was to disappear, I couldn't imagine how much pain and sadness they feel. But if I do return, would that mean the original protagonist would come back? Was he taking my place? Now I'm torn about all this. Is he? Oh, wait, what? So... I never really liked the character. Didn't think this guy had any friends besides Sayori. It's funny, however, since I appeared here, the world didn't seem as fake as Monica said it would be. Everything seemed so realistic, so built. It's just like real life. If I hadn't known any better, I'd say this was real life. Only Monica could give me the answers I was looking for. Wait, shit. Sakamoto-san! What? Class is over. I've been trying to get your attention. Oh, right. Sorry. I have a lot on my mind. Right now I'm waiting for a friend of mine. She's taking me to her club. Sayori? I know where this is going, but... how? How did I know? Why did you... Sayori's relationship with you is known to half the school. Alright, as childhood friends, right? And my daughter informed me that she was bringing a plate to the... Oh, right, hey, again. Does it take Sherlock Holmes? It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to deduce that boy is you. So I'm just laughing because I've never heard the reference be Sherlock Holmes. It's always been Shakespeare or like, actually no, not Shakespeare. Just like Sherlock without the... I have no idea. This feels... That is good to know. I see. Listen, Sakamoto-san, I have you know that I discourage, funny business, especially with a club with girls. Got it? Darn, you're his mother's. Crystal clear, you're just... Better wait for Sayori outside. Yuki came in and left with her notebook that she must have forgotten. Oh, there's Sayori! Why did we focus on Miyuki? Okay, does that notebook, like, come back later on in this? It's because... Yes, or... It's like, oh, Sayori, there you are. Were you waiting for me? Yes, I was. Let's go to the literature. We removed that and the rewrite didn't go anywhere. So I... Because I was wondering, like, that's like an offhand mention and of something. So, guessing that there was like more to be planned with the notebook or something, but yeah, it's like, let's go to the literature club. I felt so nervous, like a building bubble of anxiety was filling me. And I didn't think you'd be that excited. What's gotten into you? Okay, just excited to start the first day of my first club in my life. I half expected that to be in my first life. That's all, Sayori. I'm glad you feel like that. Let's go. Sayori looks really happy. It really doesn't seem like she has depression. Then again, what do I know? What could I possibly do to save her? To save all of them? Oh, one of the writers left? Wonder why. Wait. Oh, there wasn't like a sarcastic wonder why. I'm actually genuinely curious, but... Oh, yay, the music changed! I quickly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. To my surprise, there were a lot of people in the hallways. It was surprising to see something different from the game. The question of whether this was real or not popped into my head again. As we approached the classroom, my heart began to beat even faster. What should I say when I enter the room? Should I do as the protagonist did? Are we gonna eat the full of incredibly cute girls thing? Probably not. I'm overthinking this. I should just be who I am. After all, whoever brought me here obviously wanted me. Gotcha. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm guessing that's evident here. Alright, yep, everyone, new members here! There we go. I take a deep breath. Hello, everyone. My name is Robbie. Happy to be here. Okay, that's a good start. Glanced around the room and noticed the room is just like it was in the game. For a moment, I was looking at the girls and... Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. This is... You brought... Wait, what? Wait, that's not what she said in the... Wait, boyfriend? What happened? Yeah, the main character and Sayori would shout her friends, but... What? It's not my boyfriend. It's like, Natsuki... Not you. Wait, what? I'm guessing that's supposed to be like, don't worry, this isn't just vanilla dialogue. There's minor differences. I don't know. Yeah, could see there was really no point in arguing. Really? Like, never mind. Natsuki's still her manga-loving tsundere self. And Monika's staring at him with a confused expression. Does she know something? I mean, she's the... is that really... Screw subtlety! Seemed to have a suspicious look on her face. Did she already realize I'm not the... Gee, what do you think? I have to talk to her in private later. Of course it's me. Who else would I be? Anyway, nice to meet you all. I had to quickly shut down the conversation. I couldn't risk the others finding out. The only one who would even understand was Monika. It's great to see you. Welcome to the club, Robbie. It's great to be here, Monika. Wait, do you two know each other already? They do. They were in the same class last year, but I don't think they know each other very well. Actually, I happened to meet Monika a few weeks ago and we chatted a bit. What? Wait, what? What? How? That's an Act 2 reference. I was, like, genuinely confused, like... So, what? It's just like, hey! Game jokes, buddy! I have no idea what's happening. That's why I came here, huh? No? I mean, that's not my only reason. So it is a reason! What? Oh, so it is a reason. Is the... thought it was like... I thought that was talking about something completely different. Never mind. It's not what even so... Why is it a bad thing to go to a club because of your friend? Even though Tsundere is on my type, I will admit that Natsuki had to be my second favorite character in the game. You can just ignore her when she gets... Oh, we're just outright stating that now. Oh, either... Oh, unless this overlapped the Sayori whispers that into my ear a bit, or maybe that comes after. Nope, that doesn't come after, so... Okay then. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, who's... This is Yuri, who wasn't there, but... Honestly, if I have to say it's the most beautiful, but I'd say Yuri. Her dark purple, long, and slender hair looks surreally beautiful now that I'm inside the game. Ah, that's good. Yeah, don't worry, I am gonna keep that in mind. Also, the Yuri, like, story is, like, completely different, probably, so... Also, I feel like I'm ripping this to Also, I feel like I'm either riffing or, like, ripping into it, but... Oh, hello! That's cool. Jade, I'm playing a mod called, like, Welcome to the Literature Club player. Apparently the player is, like in the game now, and there's new characters, and that's all I know at the moment. And now we're just in the Literature Club, so just to, like, catch you up. Yeah, I'm at the beginning of a mod of the game called Welcome. So nice to meet you, Natsuki, Yuri. I hope we will get along well. Come sit down, Robbie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Natsuki made cupcakes for the club. That's a lot. Right, she didn't need to trick me into joining the club of cupcakes this time. I'm not much into sweets, but it wouldn't do me any good in refusing. So it really put me into a corner. Can't really blame her, will I? I'll get them. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Got it? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, we get to see the table. And also, yeah, the music. Yeah, it is good. Although if you like this, I highly recommend you listen to like DDLC mod soundtracks. They're also pretty good. Okay, girls have a few desks arranged at the table. Looked at Monica. She's looking at me expectantly, obviously wanting me to sit next to her. I compromised by sitting in the empty seat between Monica and Suri. One of these mods, we're going to actually have to make the choice of who we want to sit next to. One of these mods. Well, I mean, you don't have to, like, create a mod yourself. You can, like, play the other mod. Although, maybe that's the insinuation that, like, you... I mean, yeah, that's okay. Wait, so I decided this would be the best option for everyone. Monica still gave me a smile despite that. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you all ready for some delicious cupcakes? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little Totoros from My Neighbor Totoro. What? I mean, different. Apparently Studio Ghibli exists here. What? This world was getting more... Oh, thank you for the follow! Oh, that is really big. go. Anyway, Weist. More and more real? I'm sure fake worlds can have real-life studios. I mean, look at literally any film with product placement, but... Ah, my stomach is growling. That reminds me, I didn't eat yet. Come to think of it, how would food of a video game taste? You mean in? So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Did I say Monica's line? Oh, well, you know. What are you waiting for? Dig in, dummies, with a capital. I wonder if it tastes like bread, rice, water, air, nothing? Or like a real cupcake? Water-flavored cupcakes or something I don't want to try. I love it! Suri talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Couldn't help smiling at Suri's cute antics. Oh, I don't like that. What look? Where, what look? You mean... that was in... Ah, okay. You mean this, or... Oh. Well, you mean... What? What is going on? I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, testing its texture. So far, it really looks real. I feel like that should be like feels real, but either this was great coding, or no, it had to be great coding. There's no way this place is real. Oh! Ah, gotcha. I finally take a bite. I have to give her kudos. Somehow this is one of the best desserts I've ever eaten. I should say something. It's the most DELICIOUS. Why are we spelling out delicious cupcake in the world? Oh, Natsuki had a very satisfied expression on her face. Natsuki, you are the best baker I have ever met. Thank you so much. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Of course, you made them for the club, right? Yeah, right. Made them for the club. Understood? Oh, sure is. Hey, John, who are you calling a tsundere, dummy? Nothing, tsundere, John. I'm not a tsundere! Huh, never seen her do that pose before in the game. Yeah, that is a pose, isn't it? The thought of this being real creeped into my mind for the friggin' bunch of time. No, this couldn't be real, that's impossible! Still, I should apologize. I went overboard there. You gonna apologize? Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Everyone is now around the table. Now, let's see how this tea tastes. I sure hope it's good. I slowly take the cup in front of me and bring it to my mouth. Maybe you should wait. Too late. My tongue! Ah! We're still playing the same... This issue is good. A few seconds of trying to cool my tongue while remaining calm for the girls. The pain finally settles. Yeah, I'll wait a bit. Do you like tea, Robbie? Yeah, I really enjoy tea, especially Earl Grey. Whatever that is. What about you? Looks like you really like it. I do. I especially like drinking tea while enjoying a good book. Yeah, oddly enough, I really like tea. It definitely pairs well with books, movies, and games. I see. What kind of literature do you like to read? Honestly, I read all kinds of books, from horror to fantasy. Recently, though, I have been really into manga and visual novels. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I suppose she's looking forward to sharing her hobby with me. Visual novels? What are they? Make it simple, it's like an interactive book with pictures and sounds. It's classified as a kind of video game. Seems like an interesting concept. Monica suddenly speaks up. What is your favorite visual novel, Robbie? Oh boy, here we go. I think for sure is I'm not gonna give her the satisfaction. I forget, it was a sort of dating sim, if I remember correctly. How can you forget the title of your favorite thing? Well, sometimes I just can't remember even the most obvious things. It's okay, it happens to everyone. I kinda wanna know, who was your favorite character in that game? Here we go. childhood friend on a sticker on me. I could feel. How dare you not have me as your favorite? So wait, if Sayori's the favorite and then Natsuki's the second favorite, that puts Monica as third or fourth. Also, friggin' love the expression. Got her. We could change the subject quickly though. Didn't want to get deleted or get Sayori deleted. Yeah, it's like, fuck you! I'm not your favorite character! I'm deleting everything out of friggin' spite and salt! Natsuki it is then! Hope I remember what the guy said in the game! By the way, Natsuki, you like manga, don't you? Yeah, what about it? Why do they keep moving? Why do you be so defensive? There's nothing wrong with liking manga, you know? I know that, manga's literature too! That's right, Natsuki, you also usually... Also, by the way, what would you give it? So fun. What would give you that idea? Left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I have it right here. In my snappy finger. I mean, snappy hand, I don't know. Hey, give that back. Fine. Hey, don't look. Top left corner. That's everyone just likes to play around. Saddles up behind Natsuki. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad that someone gets it. No, your face tells me differently, Natsuki. Don't say that. I'm not cute. No one said that! Yeah. Like, I didn't say that, but if you aren't cute, then why don't you share your writing with us? No, you wouldn't like them. If they're as good as your cupcakes, I'd say I'd like them. And again, I don't know. So you wouldn't like them. Come on, everyone says the best bakers always make the best writers. That was so corny. And nonsensical. And is that even like a true thing? Maybe. Yeah, no, has anyone? I've never heard anyone say that before. So that was a strange thing to say. I understand how Natsuki feels, Robbie. Sharing one's writing that comes from the heart takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Well said. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Right. I guess now that I think about it, I might be a bit shy to share a poem I made. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own about anything we want. Then the next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Robbie? I don't know if I'm that good at writing poems, but I'll do the very best I can. At least I'm quite sure I can't be worse than the original protagonist. Then again, he had magical main character powers that somehow turned 20 random words you could get from a random word generator into a wonderful poem. Stupid anime logic. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Robbie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Especially now. Yeah, because you know I'm not the original protagonist. I do too. Talking to her alone in an empty classroom's gonna be awkward. Guess that didn't exactly matter. I have other things to worry about. Like how the hell the poem minigame would turn out. Would I dream of words and then have to choose them? Would it automatically advance me to the next day? Or worse, would I actually have to write a poem? See everyone tomorrow. Is there the only ones left in the club room are me, Sarah, and Monica. Time to finally talk to her and figure out if she knows anything about this whole transporting thing. So I'm gonna talk to Monica about some ideas I had for the club. Can you wait for me at the school gates? I want to walk with you home after I finish talking to her. Sure! Like, gonna get into your eyes. I'm now alone with Monica. Her happy expression is instead turned. How can you be here? I don't understand. I also don't understand why the music did. I'm gonna sound like a broken record if I keep talking about the music, so... What do you mean? How'd you know? Please, Robbie, I remember how this is supposed to go. You're acting all different. She didn't seem too angry. She's just very excited. Huh? Suddenly a realization hit me. Wait, you had nothing to do with me being here? Me? No, I was extremely surprised when you entered the club. So much for that lead. Then who was it that had me in? There's also another problem I'm having. I know what is supposed to happen, but I can't see or read any of the game files. I don't understand it. It's like everything's changed this time. What? Really? You gotta be kidding me. What does this even mean, even? And does that mean Sarah wouldn't... Well, it is a bit irritating to not see the game files anymore. You're here with me. I'm so glad to meet you. When you downloaded the game, I was already looking forward to meeting you, even if through a pre-made character. But to think I could meet you in person, to see the real you. You know, I really wish the sound test could carry over and I could alter the music to my whims. Monica, you barely know me, but I guess this is getting us nowhere. So, Monica, there's something that's been bothering me since I got here this morning. Haven't you noticed everything feels real? What do you mean? She seemed confused. How could I explain this? It's like the game was very empty, devoid of people. But now there's people, there's life, girls going off script. Now that you mention it, this morning I woke up to find my parents going to work. And there's me walking to school. I don't ever remember my parents being there, or even me being away from the school. Maybe I'll be able to be with you outside the clubroom. I'll be sure to wear something cute for you if you do. It'd probably be a new custom sprite, because the only sprites you have are ones with the game face code. Really, yeah, I'm just teasing you. Anyways, we should discuss this more at a later time. Wouldn't want Sarah thinking anything dirty, would you? Oh, wink this time. I facepalmed hard. She's right about one thing. We can discuss this later. Don't think it'd be wise to have the other girls finding out. The less they know, the better. I left the clubroom, leaving Monica behind to meet Sarah at the school gates. Maybe she's leaving later? Who knows? Walking back to the main character's house with Sayori without hearing anything about... Okay, I'm gonna be right back for a quick second. Alright, and we're back. So, yeah, walking back. So, act with Sayori that we don't get to see really showed how much it's been. It was a bad idea using the scene where Monica recruited me to the club from Act 2? Oh, I guess referencing that in terms of, like, probably said something? Oh, you'll see it in Sayori's story. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing... so I'm guessing that this... with, like, Sayori's... So I'm guessing that whenever the main character is like, I'm gonna go with this character, and then it's like, you're gonna see that in this story, so... Okay? I have to be careful of what I say in front of Sayori. Why can't I get his memories as well? That would have helped a lot. Hey, Robin, you're finally... Huh? Who's that? Did you really join that club Sayori belongs to? Don't remember her from the game. What do you mean, who am I? I'm your sister, Minnie. Minnie. Since when did he have a sister? Since club meetings. Are you okay? Okay, this is getting super weird. Better say something. Right, sorry, I just have a lot on my mind. And I joined Sayori's club as for your first question. Really? Huh. Didn't you say that you didn't want to join it because you weren't the literature and you found her annoying? Like Really? Well, he did say that in the game. I hate him even. Okay, buddy. Ian gets. Wait, he didn't say he found your. Did he? I haven't played the base game in a while. Kind of like, oh, because if it's so deep into mods, yes, but it's like, I don't remember him saying. Kinda. But it's like two things. The writer that left hated the Alright, well, I guess that explains it. So I'm guessing that in the rewrite, this type of, like, MC hate is, like, toned down, probably. So, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I'm surprised she never told her I said that. She was your childhood friend, not mine. I was never social with Sayori, even when she came over. Doesn't mean I don't say hi to her when we see each other at school. Anyways, Mom and Dad called and said they'll be back tonight. Oh. The first thing I did upon entering the room... What? Suddenly, we're in my room now. Also, oh, there's an anime poster. And a Mario block. Let's look mirror. So this is what he looks like, huh? Really fits the generic main character that's in these kind of games. You can even see why they had the huts for him. After that, I looked around the room. I noticed based video games I've never heard of, and the only books were boring textbooks. What? Anime posters lined the walls near the bed, one of them being of Rem from RE0. We are referencing... You mean this poster? Or a completely different poster? Probably a completely different one. I have a drawing on the desk beside the computer caught my eye. Was this drawn by Sayori? Looks like she drew it when she was very young. For some reason I felt emotional over it. It seemed so happy yet bittersweet. Sayori... Day 2! I woke up to the sunlight streaming through my window, but even as I tiredly rubbed my eyes, something felt wrong. Already? Looked at my clock to see that I still had time before I had to go to school. Jumped out of bed and threw open my closet to get some fresh clothes, only to frown as I realized it was full of nothing but school uniforms and black hoodies. For a moment I stared in confusion. Oh yeah, the music won't play at all through here. Oh, okay. Suddenly I kept waking up in a stranger's body, living among the characters of DDLC. I sat back down on the bed with a sigh, only to recall yet another strange fact. Unlike in the normal game, I hadn't played through the poem minigame. I guess that meant that I'd actually have to try and write poems. Well, at least there was no possible way that my poems could be worse than MC's. I heard Robbie's sister yell out that she's going to school. Looked at the digital clock on my desk to see that I have enough time to get to school. I quickly took a shower, got dressed, and headed towards the kitchen. I decided to cook myself a light breakfast of scrambled eggs, rice, and toast. I would have to remind myself to go to the market to buy some bacon and other groceries. Not that the fruit of the Robbie family was linked. Maybe after finishing my meal, I can make something for Sayori to take to her house. Wait, the music won't play all through here. You mean... As I ate, I thought of what to write my poem about. There were endless possibilities, that's for sure. Hold on! I think I have a great idea. Yeah, no music makes things seem more ominous. Oh, thank God Robbie had a fun lock on his phone, otherwise it would have been useless. It has been an hour and Sayori wasn't answering any of my texts. There's no doubt that Sayori either had her phone on mute or was a heavy sleeper. Doesn't mean I shouldn't be worried about her. It is day 2. I knocked on the door for a couple of minutes. Nothing I'll really about. I decided to look for Sayori's number to call until she opened the door, just in her sleep clothes. Morning, Robbie. I just got your messages. Sorry for not replying. I was hoping alarm app I installed to wake me up. What? I'm guessing I was hoping the alarm app I installed would wake me up, I guess. Oh, really? Here I was gonna call you, too. Why didn't you just walk in? This door doesn't even have a lock on it. I look at the doorknob in confusion. You don't lock your front door? No, no one does, Robbie. Crime is at a rate of 0 here. Who needs to lock their doors? Maybe people just steal from the richer areas. That's an assumption. Has it really been that long since the last time you came over? I guess so. Yeah, she's not buying it. You know, you're welcome to come over whenever you want, right? I nod, remembering in the game that Robbie hardly talked to Sari once they entered high school. I looked down to the covered tray. Oh yeah! I held up the tray to show Sari. I brought you something, but I don't think it's good anymore. What is it? It's breakfast. Eh? You brought me breakfast? I made eggs and toast. But they've been sitting out for a pretty long time since you weren't answering your texts. Really? Thank you, Robbie. May I come inside and put this down in your kitchen? And maybe get some... Sure. I follow Sayori inside the house to see something other than Sayori's bedroom. Her parents also must have left early morning like Robbie's did. Hey, Robbie. It's great to see you visiting again. I did my best in not showing my... Even if I'm in his body right now. Instead, I gave Sayori a genuine smile. It's no problem, Sayori. The kitchen is right over here. I head to the kitchen. I set the tray on the table and uncovered to see that the food is indeed gotten cold. Yeah, this is definitely no good. The toast is practically ice cold at this point, and I wouldn't even dare touch these eggs. It's not like there's a... This is a microwave, right? Because this is a microwave, like... Other... Yeah, no, never mind. It's been an hour. Sorry. What? Don't worry about it, Sari. Let's just say that I wanted to spend more time with you. Really, Robbie? Yep. It's hard to explain. It's like I had an epiphany or something. She gives me a big hug. I'm so happy, Robbie. I smile and we soon parted from the hug. So... Yeah. You'll feel even better after a nice hot breakfast. I'll just throw this disgusting mess in the garbage. Grabbed the tray and threw the food into the trash can with a fork. There's bread and eggs in the refrigerator. Here, let me get it for you. I held out a hand. Oh, hello. Oh, this is, So this is a Doki Doki Literature Club mod called Welcome to the Literature Club Player. Because, like, currently, like, the player is, like, in the game. His name is Alex. And he's trying to, like, I guess, save the club and figure out how to return home. And also, fix MC's mistakes, I guess. I don't know. So I held out a hand out. Now, don't worry, I've got it. I opened the fridge to get at everything I need. I start making breakfast. So anyway, yeah, there is... So... Oh my lord, that's what that's... So it's like... Oh, and there's... No music, apparently, I don't know. I was lucky that Robbie knew how to cook, so it wasn't out of place. Once done, I set the tray of beans, mashed potatoes, scrambled eggs, and some chicken in front of Sayori. I'm guessing 3 of these were lunch foods. Right? Creator of the mod, don't mind. Because, like... It's like... I mean, beans, maybe. Mashed potatoes, I mean, there's, like, such a thing as, like, home fries. No. Like, not... I don't know. She would have sparkles in her eyes right now if this was an anime. Ta-da! Breakfast! That is not breakfast. Oh, that was fast. Time flies when you're having fun. Now, bon appetit, mon ami. She giggles and starts eating the food. This is so good. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. The chicken was part of the breakfast, wasn't it? I already finished my breakfast, so is there anything I can do for you while you eat? No, I don't think so. An idea popped into my mind. I know. Let me go get your school clothes and books ready for you. They're in your room, right? Sari nods and points to the upstairs. Upstairs. Also, yes, he is 18. It's the first door on the left. Thanks. Okay? This is where the scene that shocked everyone took place. The place where Sayori could fist. She had depression. If we're playing the game, okay. Oh, hello. Also, it's like if I'm playing the game, hope it doesn't happen with me here. How I plan to do that, I don't know. I never give much thought, have I? Have you? Either way, I packed all her school textbooks and other supplies into a bag before grabbing one. Hey, so this is an older version of a mod called Welcome to the Literature Club player. And so the players, like, it was like in the game, and we're currently scoping it out from there. And there's no music for some reason. Found Sari with a piece of paper in her hands. She probably was writing a poem when I was getting her school stuff. Out of her school bag and uniform with a goofy smile on my face. Decided to put a little humor here. Here you go, madam. One backpack and school uniform. The total cost comes to 50 grand. Plus tip. Sari laughs and shakes her head. There's no way I'm paying you that. Okay, then how about I join you at the school cafeteria? How does that sound? That bright in her smile. Really? I love that. She put her dishes in the sink. Gonna go change. Then we can walk to school together, okay? Yup. No peeking. Couldn't help but roll my eyes at that. Come on, you really think I'd do something like that to you? I'm just playing with you, Robbie. I know you wouldn't do something like that. I know, Sari. I'll go wait on the front porch. Won't take long. Smiled at her and started leaving the kitchen. Conversation. Up the few classes passes by in a So, when you said, like, music won't play all through here, I thought, like, you meant, like, a certain segment. Does any music play throughout the entirety of day 2? Oh, it does at a certain... Oh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's... And I was like, what, like... Oh, this is gonna be weird. Now, here I was walking... I mean, I figured that... Yeah, I figured that the rewrite would probably have music. Because without it, this feels awkward. So, now here, inside the cafeteria that looked more like a restaurant with my food. Yes, the cafeteria serves food. Didn't take me long to find Sari, only she wasn't alone. There's an unfamiliar girl with her. Was she someone she knew outside the club members? Oh, Robbie, there you are. Please sit down with us. Walked over and took a sit next to seat. Hello, go on the other side of the table. Ooh, we don't see yet. Nishikawa Rai, Ray? It's understandable that you don't know my name. Not like we exchanged pleasantries that often when we were in the same class last year. Okay, some of these sprites just look off. I don't know why. Well, it's nice to meet you, Nishikawa-san. How long have you been friends with Sayori? I only started hanging out with her at the beginning of the year. Am I correct? Sayori excitedly nodded her head. That's when I'm not dealing with student council duties. You're part of the student council? Yeah, I bet so, for 2 years running. That's cool. Thanks. Oh, Robbie, Sayori's has been me. What? That you informed me that you joined her little club yesterday. That really surprised me. I never saw you as a literature type of person. I can understand the confusion. I have been left in the dark on how Robbie really acted before I took control. Well, I wanted to spend more time with Sayori. You sure Sayori was the only reason you joined the club? He said the same thing, only she was joking. was about to respond to her question. Ray, I don't know. Forgive me, Robbie. I went a little far there. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, Robbie, did you finish your poem? Oh, she just freaking disappeared. Yeah, I think I did a good job. Rest of our lunchtime was talking about random topics until the bell rung for their final class. As soon as I stepped into the hallway that led into the literature club, I was stopped by two unfamiliar girls. Hello. So this is Natsuki with a little bit of longer hair, and then, or not, I don't know. And then this is, I don't know. Okay, so this is fine. These sprites look off. Hello, handsome. I hate these girls so. You are very quick to hate people. You know that, Alex? Hello? Is there anything you need? Of course I do. Why don't you ditch these girls and spend time in our club? I seriously doubt that these girls are even in a club. I bet they want something more than them wanting me to join a club they're not a part of. Sorry, ladies, but I have to get to the literature club. What club would they even be part of? How do you know they aren't? I don't know. Girls didn't like what they heard. Did they just like... This doesn't sound good. Hey, Robbie, you coming? The others are waiting. I just stood there glaring at the two girls. Girls returned the... It's like she just asked about, are you coming to the club? And all of a sudden, this person's like giving death glares. Robbie, you okay? Yeah, who were those girls? Been meeting a lot of new people since yesterday. Sakai-san and Takao-san, based on the memories I got from past Monica. What? Anyways, we better get inside. I couldn't agree more. This is confusing. Whatever. Yay! Music's back! That took a while. Everyone else has already arrived before me. At least I did my best for my poem. Welcome back, Robbie. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Not at all, Yuri. Me coming to the club yesterday wasn't a one-time thing. Besides, the only reason he came to the club was because of the cupcakes. Initially! And it also doesn't help that he was sharp as a doorknob. Well, you better not be struggling. Okay, I'm just gonna make note of this. So that's like... They aren't trying to kill him this time. A single poem is something that should be fun, not challenging or boring. I believe the word you're looking for is tedious. Whatever! Then Natsuki stormed over to the closet in the corner, but I could tell that she wasn't really angry. How? What? It all just seemed to be playful banter between her and Yuri? That was playful banter? It's almost like there's an implication in the base game that those two were friends before. They won't do that. Yeah, what do you mean, like, won't do... Won't do what? They won't fight, or... I don't know, before they were completely opposites, with bitter resentment between the two of them? What? They appeared to... Ah, right. By killing him. Good. Good, good. I mean, then again, you hated Italy Lost Ascension finale. You were there, so anyway, they appeared to still have different ideologies and issues, but something seemed to have pushed them to be closer friends this time around. Really? We are inferring a lot from a little, aren't we? Before I could gather my thoughts, though, Sari walked up to me and threw her arms around me in a hug. As I staggered under her weight, I couldn't help but notice Monica staring at us from across the room. What's that for? I smiled, happy that she was back to her old self after the incident with Nishikawa. Still can't believe you're here, Robbie. You excited to share poems? Yeah, I guess. Don't look so down. Oh, that's a new face. It puts on an expression I've never seen before over the game in the short time I've been here. She looks proud. No, she kind of looks smug. But... I mean... And confident. Sure, a poem will be great. You should believe that too. Even if it needs work, I refuse to believe. You can't produce better writings in the future. You should get that from somewhere. Still, Siri, that's really nice of you. Thanks! In my words of praise, she sat back in her seat. Feeling like our conversation was over, I head over to Natsuki and Yuri. Yuri seems to be lifting a large box down from a higher shelf. So, Yuri'd be the one helping Natsuki take down an Makes sense, she's the tallest club member to be able to get Natsuki manga off the top shelf after Monica put it up there. Also, thank you. Thank God for that. That would have been pretty awkward. There's no capitalization. Thanks, Yuri. No worries. Pleasure's all mine. We are both master ventriloquists. With those words, Yuri brushed past me and sat down on one of the desks behind me, instantly getting engrossed in the novel that she left lying on it. Hey, Natsuki almost dropped the smaller box she was carrying, but she caught it with her fingertips just before it slipped from it. Oh, what do you want? Calm down, I just came by to say hello. Peered into the box and saw a stack of brightly lit manga covers. I just barely make out of the words Parfait Girls before she covers the box with her free hand. Hey, mind your own business. Just wanted to take a look at what was inside. Read a little of Parfait Girls before. Isn't it about baking and drama and magical girls? What? There's way more to it than that. Fair, the game didn't really give much detail. If it's like any other magical girl story. Here. She shoved the box into my hands and pulled out the top volume. I'm gonna show you what this manga's actually about. Put that down and follow me. She sits beneath a window and that's the ground net. We're gonna see the CG. After she hands me the manga, we're gonna see the CG, the base game one. Flip page by page from the first chapter to see many of the more intricate details about the manga that the game simply glossed over. I'm surprised by how involved Natsuki gets into the story. She laughs at the jokes, gets frustrated at the stupid decisions. Anyone would get frustrated at stupid decisions. And shifts uncomfortably at some of the more mean dialogue between the characters. One thing that I found interesting is how dark the manga got once the plot started to peak. Of course, it didn't go into DDLC levels of dark. Maybe it went into Madoka Magica levels of dark? I don't know. I'm surprised you're sharing this with Natsuki. Well, I can't exactly let you spread lies and inaccurate facts about this story. Inaccurate facts isn't. As try as I might, I can't get Yuri to read this for me. This could be my chance to figure out what was going on between them, okay? Can you tell me how you two met each other? You seem like really close friends. She remained silent for a moment. Maybe later. We meet in silence for another minute. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed though. I have to go somewhere after the club today. If you want, you could come with me and I'll tell you along the way. I'm guessing that... Interesting. Nothing like this had ever happened in the game. Might be an opportunity to learn more about Natsuki's and Yuri's past. At the same time, was Sari really stable enough for me to leave her like that? It is date. Understand if you don't want to. Well, I had planned to go to the market to find some food. Is that where you're going? Well, yeah. I'll have to meet you there. I don't really want Sari to have to walk home at me. Fair enough. Finish up the third chapter and begin on the fourth, though it's not long before we're interrupted. Okay, everyone. It's time to start sharing poems. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? I have to agree with Natsuki. Sorry. Can't help but feel annoyed. We're just getting to know each other, but then Monica just had to interrupt us. Yeah, through all that progress about how Natsuki and Yuri met each other, the story she wasn't telling yet, and the manga, I guess? I don't know. Now that I was here in the game, I realized that this was likely purposeful of her. Really spiteful and selfish attitude kept her from allowing me to find happiness with the other girls, even when it was something as simple as friendship. Spite? No, it was jealousy. Spite? Really? Maybe this guy just forgot what that too? I don't know. Want me to take this home and finish it by myself? Pointed to the manga volume and Natsuki nodded her head. Yeah, just so we can start on chapter 5 tomorrow, but bring it back in one piece or else. Only don't let people borrow my manga. Pick up the manga and go over to my backpack and gently slide it into my pocket, being careful not to bend it at all. Cool. Like in the game, I started off with Sayori. Yeah, no choice on who to start off with. That's weird. She looks super excited to give me her poem. Oh shoot, this is a completely different poem. So, I see a well-defined color, each person, arrow trips of black. They all drip of black. Oh, they all drip of black. Paintbrush. Guessing that this is about wanting a relationship, I guess? Probably. I honestly have... This isn't the poem she wrote in the game. Well! What do you think? Does it totally paint a good picture? This was written by the person writing Sarah's story. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Well, it was a very nice poem, Sarah. It's filled with symbolism. It seems that the poem is about karma. The paintbrush in the scenario is simply a good deed. And the narrator's at a low point. The karma returns in a form the narrator least expects it. The painting of a paintbrush rather than the painting brush itself. Wow, Robbie, that's very good. Because the second way you can take this poem is it's about her in a depression. And of course, Robbie coming back into her life. So it's kind to everyone, represented by the paint making people smile. While she has to deal with her blank canvases or her depression. Robbie comes in and paints on one of her blank canvases. Here's mine. Interesting! It's my poem now! You're gonna bring me... interesting! This is mine now! I mean, I have to assume that, she read it before saying, it's my poem now. I don't know. Oh, in depth and filled with symbolism. Isn't the last bit what I said? Also, do we get to see the poem that this guy wrote, or... I only get to use that word. Symbolism. It's fun to say. Does any of you change in, personality? You can say that, Siri. You can keep it once I show it to everyone else. That was a joke, but go on with your bad self, right? Thanks? I'm confused, but anyway, in the rewrite now... gotcha. She stares at my poem for a while. So we're on to Natsuki. That was... Right? I can tell that she was having trouble following up with another page. Makes sense for someone who prefers something more... It's not terrible. Writing style sounds a lot like Yuri's, though. Is that so? Alright, Robbie. I'll give you my poem now so you can read it. Don't stare at me while doing that, got it? Yes, okay, so I'm guessing that she's thinking that we're gonna go like this. Probably. But you won't like it. Oh, this is the same poem as before. Okay. You know... Although in terms of poem styles, Natsuki's is my favorite because it's a 1-2 punch, so... Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, Because one thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. And Nazi, you're absolutely right. I am. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Managed to convey so much in few words. Like in this poem. I think I've read the meaning of the poems online. Which is weird because you managed to, like, deduce the symbolism of Sayori's poem, but cool. Seeing everyone around you do great things and really disheartening. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, you set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Well, good to see you know you're a pro when you see one. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Youngest? I simply nodded. Right, he knew her character well enough to do. Ah, gotcha. That makes more sense. Yuri just stares at my poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading my poem. So what do you think? Oh, sorry, Sakamoto-san. I should be giving a critique, I guess. I will never get used to characters not calling each other by their first names, but whatever. I assume this isn't your first time writing poetry? This doesn't feel the work of a first-time writer. I mean, I have written fan fiction and a few poems before ending up here. Plus, I've read a few stories here and there. Yuri looks at me with an unreadable expression. I see. You like it? Yeah, it feels like I'm reading my own poem. She hands me her own poem, which is again the same as before. But 10 Joseph. Guessing this is about social interaction, probably. Yeah, same as the one in the game. Good. See why you think that, Yuri. Both have similar writing styles. Anyway, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I mean, people often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Yuri looked surprised. Is something wrong, Yuri? Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, don't worry about it. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Ah, you'll get her reaction in her school. Oh, we gotta go to, like, the, so in the other version of this, so, okay, me too. Now it was finally time to talk with Monica. Hope you got one of them poems for me, Robbie. That's what the southern what the fuck? Also, you know I have a poem. Saw me presenting it to the other group. Why? Just messing with you, Robbie. When are you not? We hastily share poems, and this time, and the time came to get some answers for... Oh, that's a mod reference. Huh. Okay, to which mod? Okay. We need to talk, Monica. Why am I here? I don't know. You're already... But isn't it great? There's so much for... Monica. I interrupted her before she gets sidetracked. You have to have some idea of what's going on here. She remained silent for a moment. Fine. Yes, I do. I'll come over to your house tomorrow after the club. We can't talk here. Didn't really want her to come over, but I saw no alternative. Fine. Great. Well, I'd better use the remaining time we have to see what Yuri's up to before the club ends. I found her at her desk, too absorbed in her book to even notice I was near her. I wanted to see what she was reading, but I thought best to announce that I was here first. Hey, Yuri. Oh, Robbie. You startled me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Is there something you wanted? Well, I wanted to ask you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. What books are you more into? Technically, I know what she's gonna say. I just thought it'd be a good conversation starter, knowing her love of books. In the rewrite, we had her reading the book with him. Ah, you mean like, so Yuri's gonna like read the book with him, so. Okay. Oh, well, let's see. Yuri moves the book back onto the desk and looks at it fondly as she glances at a few words. Her favorite novels are usually ones that create deep and complex fantasy worlds one can only wish to be a part of. The level of creativity, time, and craftsmanship put behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a world the author's never seen is equally impressive. It truly takes a certain type of person to be able to combine all of these complexities and entertain the reader at the same time. Yuri goes on, talking quicker than normal and much more open than she usually appeared. She's clearly passionate about the stories she read, and for some reason I couldn't help but smile at that. Even after all that, there are many other genres I like. Stories with deep psychological elements help me to immerse into the characters presented and feel for them. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own brain in order to completely throw you for a loop? Truth is that I've been reading a numerous amount of horror recently. Seriously? That's a surprise to be sure, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you? Might as well use these lines as Monica won't be saying them. I guess you could say that. And it's like, yeah, Monica, hey Monica, mind if I borrow your lines for a bit? Thank you. So, like, that if a story pushes me to imagine more, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you perceive the world and its morals, if only for a brief moment. Guess here's where we completely demolish any form of script following. Surreal horror, huh? Is that the book you're reading right now? Well, yes, it's called The Portrait of Markov. Have you heard of it? My face paled when the title was mentioned. Are you alright, Robbie? What? Yeah, I'm fine. No, I wasn't. I heard way too much about that book. You said The Portrait of Markov, right? Yes. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe all that craziness was... What, you mean the book's theories in Libitina? Whatever that is? I don't know. I've only ever heard of the book, but never gotten the chance to read it. I could lend you the book when I finish it. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe it could give me more details on what exactly is going on. Before we could actually talk some more, Monica went up to the front of the class and cleared her throat to get everyone's attention. Okay, everyone, we've just about run out of time. Hope you liked sharing poems with each other, and even if you didn't, I'm sure you'll warm up to it soon enough. Just write them on the poem tonight. Tomorrow we'll share again. That way we can all build and grow as writers. Oh, and one more thing. We're gonna do something for the school festival next week. Monica didn't even give anyone a chance to voice their opinions. So after we finish with our poems tomorrow, I want to discuss ideas on what we should do for it. So bring your poems and thoughts tomorrow. What? Opinions on what? Alright. Because they were gonna do that tomorrow, I don't know. Sari walks up to me looking her usual happy self. Whether it's genuine or a facade, no one would ever suspect she's secretly depressed. Ready to walk home? Yeah, let's go, Sari. I grabbed my own bag and followed her out of the door. As we went on normal route, Sari seemed to be bursting with excitement, firing questions left and right. Okay, be right back. This is probably gonna be more, so... Alright, we are back once again. So, wait. So, firing questions. This is so cool, Robbie. How do you like the other members so far? They seem nice. How'd you write such an awesome poem? It wasn't that great. Sure it was. Don't kid yourself. Whatever you say, Sayori. You're gonna stay in the club, right? Yeah, of course. Today was a lot of fun. Yay! See you tomorrow. By this time in the game, she was showing trace amounts of sadness. Not sure if this meant I was doing a better job than the MC. Hopefully that's the case. Then again, it's been a while since I played the game. Soon enough, we arrived to our respective homes, and Sayori gave me another hug as a way of saying goodbye. I have to watch out for that Nishikawa chick. What the fuck? If I'd been the one to hit her, things would have been Ray was going to be the villain, but we changed. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Because, like, all she did was, like, ask a question. Right? With that, I checked my phone to look for the nearest market. Like, you know, like, yeah. I can see why that changed. Like, all she did was, like, ask, like, one question, and suddenly... And it might have been a little weird, and suddenly we're gonna get all suspicious? Ah, okay. As soon as I appeared, Natsuki was waiting, still dressed in a school uniform. You kept me waiting! You do know that I had to escort Sayori home, right? Could have just told you another time. Good point, but I wanted to get to know the rest of the club members. Let's go in, I guess. Upon entering the store, I immediately started to look around for the stuff I needed, with Natsuki following me. You wanted to know about how Yuri and I became friends, right? Yeah, but why didn't you just tell me back in the classroom? Yuri doesn't like me talking about it. She's kind of embarrassed by what happened. Embarrassed? Embarrassed by what? Hold on, I'll get to that. All started about a year ago. I just headed into the locker room when I saw a bunch of girls crowding around Yuri. Oh, we're gonna go to a flashback? Alright. Oh, now it's... Turned out it was Sakai-san and Takao-san. Come on, Amana-san, tell us the truth. How you really getting high scores on your schoolwork? Bet the Hirana-sensei loves having you over for extra credit. What are you insinuating? Oh, that's what you're insinuating. The fuck? No! Wait! Please! Leave me alone. I would never do something like that. Think we really believe that? I'm sure the principal would love to hear about this. If I couldn't let those stuck-up girls hurt her so Hey! Leave her alone! Oh, what is up with these tough claims? All turned towards me. They started sneering and cheering me. So you know what I did? I punched their leader in the Oh boy, that is. Oh, my camera's literally covering this part of the siege. And it's like that. That looks great. That looks like that's a really good like CG drawing. So, wow, must have taken some guts. Yeah, well, it's not like I did it for Yuri. I just hate girls like that harassing people. Anyway, they all looked at me in shock for a moment. I started back, hardly believing myself. You bitch! And that's okay. That was quick. When I turned around and ran with those snobbish bullies right on my tail. I just throw them off my trail and just head away from them for a while. Eventually, I mustered the courage to walk home, and the next day we saw each other again. She quietly thanked me, and we just kind of started hanging out after that. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if either the Natsuki story or the Yuri story would go into more detail. Probably both. I hadn't expected their backstory to be that detailed. Yes, it was so detailed. Like, if it was detailed, it would have gone on longer? I don't know. Or maybe again, it's like... Or maybe again, that's like, there's like blanks that are purposely being left and then that's gonna be filled in with Natsuki's story? I have no idea. In the rewrite of Natsuki's story, no, it's longer in the Ah, gotcha. her in many ways. Also adds depth and explanation as to why she's so socially awkward and shies away from social interaction. Still, these girls. Hey Natsuki, these girls that have been harassing both you and Yuri, you said their names were Sakai-san and Takao-san? Yeah, what about it? They cornered me when I was about to head to the clubroom. What? You can't be serious. These bimbos are nothing but trouble. Wanted you to join their little club, didn't they? Yeah. Don't trust anything they say. Don't trust anything they say. But they, you know. I know. Let's change the subject. Rest of our time spent at the store was just talking about how most of the time the familiar manga was better than the anime. Wait, what? Wait, that's it? Wait, that was it? That was so abrupt! And I didn't save there, frick. Should probably say... Yeah, demo... Yeah, I know demo, but like... Yeah, I know demo, but like... That ended like so abruptly, like I was wondering like what the heck was going on with like the blank text box and then suddenly Ducky, so... Yeah, well that was fast. So I'm guessing this might be a good... Yeah, this is definitely like a good stopping point. So I'm guessing that streams are gonna be... So... I play the story and... Do these stories like get longer as they're like... or like are they around the same length as like Robbie's story? Okay. See why we removed. Yep, that I see. Yeah, I definitely see why. It just sticks you there. I don't think you... I just do that. Anyway. Yeah, so far this seems like a good, like, stopping point for now, so... Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Next time I'm gonna probably go through, like, Sayori's story. Actually, yeah, so far this, like... And speaking of which, so far this is, like... This old version of the mod isn't good, but it's, like, better than, like, the other bad mods I've played. And, like, this is still, like, fun, though. It's, like... Although, maybe fun in the ironic? I have no idea. It's still, like, fun, though. Like... And so... And I'm pretty sure, like, the quality will increase, like, during Yuri's story, so... we'll probably be able to see how the old compares to the new, so... Yeah, so, like, next time... Yeah, so, like... Alright, next time, we're gonna play more of, like, Season 2 club meetings, like, bonus content, because I seriously underestimated the length of the Natsuki quest, like... mod within that, so see you next time for that, and then after that we'll play like Sayori's story and welcome to the Literature Club player, so we'll see you next time for that. Bye bye.